What if the guy who doesn't bluff just told a rogue regime packing nukes that their time is officially up? And oh yeah, a massive American armada is already on the way. That is exactly what President Trump dropped on January 28th, folks, and it's got the whole world on edge. Hey Patriots, it's your favorite outspoken conservative Midwestern mom coming at you straight from small town Missouri, where we don't do weak sauce, we don't do excuses, and we sure as heck don't let tyrants play games with our safety. If the mainstream media is already spinning this into Trump's reckless, grab your coffee because I'm about to cut right through that nonsense with the real talk you won't hear anywhere else. Trump lit up Truth Social with a post that's pure fire. No diplomatic fluff, just straight up truth. He says, a massive armada is heading to Iran, moving fast with great power, enthusiasm, and purpose. Enthusiasm? Only Trump could hype up warships like they're headed to the Super Bowl. But here's the real kicker. Time is running out for Iran to come to the table and cut a fair nuclear deal. 0 weapons allowed. Or the next response from us will be far worse than anything that they've seen before. And Trump isn't stopping there. He even compared what could happen to them to the total socialist dumpster fire in Venezuela. That's savage. And as a mom who's watched weak leaders let bullies run wild for years, I'm here for it. This isn't warmongering. This is finally someone saying enough before things get nuclear. If you're nodding along thinking finally, smash that like button right now and tell me in the comments, are you all in on Trump's strength? Or do you buy the left's escalation scare tactics? Let's get this conversation going. And let's not pretend that this popped up overnight. Iran's been playing nuclear chicken with the world since, well, forever. Spinning centrifuges, hiding secret sites, enriching uranium to levels way past peaceful power, and all the while their regime chants death to America and funds terror groups that attack our allies and our troops. Remember Obama's JCPOA? That shiny historic deal where we handed over billions in cash and got a temporary pause button that let Iran keep the know-how and wait out the clock? Sunset clauses, weak inspections, it was a joke. Then Biden tried to dust it off, more talks, more concessions, and Iran just laughs while building more bombs. Now here we are in January 2026. Trump's back in charge, baby. Protests are exploding inside Iran again. Brave women are tearing off their hijabs. People are fed up with starvation while billions go to nukes and proxies. And Trump's saying, no more free passes, people. We're done. The Armada is not a vacation cruise. It's a wake-up call to a regime that's been gaming the system for far too long. Think about it like that neighbor kid who keeps stealing your mail until you finally lock the gate and stand guard. Trump's locking the gate. Big time. Let me hit you with the exact words because you deserve the unfiltered version, not the CNN edit. Trump posted, a massive armada is headed to Iran. It is moving quickly, with great power, enthusiasm, and purpose. Hopefully, Iran will quickly come to the table and negotiate a fair and equitable deal. No nuclear weapons. One that is good for them and good for the world. Then the hammer drops. If they don't, the next attack will be far worse than the ones in June that already hammered their facilities. Far worse. And he calls the fleet ready for violence if necessary. No ambiguity there, folks. Iran's comeback? Same old song and dance. Their officials say they'll fight back as never before, claim their program is peaceful, and warn of regional war. Oh, please. It's the classic bully routine. Threaten big when someone finally stands up. But we all see the cracks, economy tanking, protests raging, sanctions biting. They're talking tough because they're terrified. And they should be. So what do you reckon? Do they fold and deal? Or keep poking the bear? Drop your hot take in the comments below. I read them all and I love a good debate. This isn't some paper tiger fleet. We're talking a serious buildup in the Gulf. The USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group leading the charge, destroyers, subs, the whole package. It's larger than what Trump sent toward Venezuela back in the day, positioned right where they can shut down the Strait of Hormuz if needed. That's the choke point for a huge chunk of world oil. One twitch from Iran and gas prices at our Missouri pumps go through the roof again. But Trump's point is deterrence, showing overwhelming strength so they never dare cross the line. Remember Soleimani? One decisive move, no endless congressional hearings. That's the Trump doctrine. Peace through real power, not endless apologies. As someone who drives a big ol' SUV full of kids and dogs and hates $5 gas, I appreciate a president who keeps energy flowing and bullies in check. The left, they call it reckless. I call it responsible. Don't let the regime's propaganda fool you. The real story is in the Iranian people suffering under these mullahs. Women leading protests for basic rights. Young people risking death for freedom. Families starving while the leaders blow cash on missiles and terror. And Trump's warning this isn't aimed at them. It's aimed at the tyrants holding them hostage. A real deal could crank up the pressure, maybe even crack open doors for change. The Abraham Accords already isolated Iran beautifully last time around. Peace between Israel and Arab nations without giving in to Tehran. Strength works, folks. Weakness just emboldens. If hearing about real freedom fighters fires you up, share this video with someone who needs the reminder that America's supposed to stand for something. Okay, cue the predictable meltdown from the usual suspects. CNN's probably already running segments on Trump's dangerous escalation and risk of World War III. Spare me the drama already. We hear that on a weekly basis. What's dangerous is letting Iran get that bomb, then handing nukes to a regime that sponsors attacks on our bases, our ships, and our allies. They scream diplomacy first, but we've done 40 years of that. Talks, deals, cash drops, and Iran just kept advancing. Trump's version, maximum pressure, then negotiate from strength. That's smart, not soft. Oil prices are ticking up already, sure, but with American energy dominance back under Trump, we handle it way better than during the Green New Deal disasters. And that Venezuela jab? Pure gold. Ignore reality, fund ideology over people, and end up collapsed. Iran's on the same road unless they smarten up fast. So what's the play? The optimistic scenario is Iran blinks, crawls to the table, and agrees to a permanent, verifiable end to enrichment. Full inspections, no terror funding baked in. Trump scores the win of the century, region calms, and our allies sleep better. And the pessimistic one? They double down, test the line, and face precision strikes on nuclear sites that make June look mild. In either outcome, America's projecting strength again. No more leading from behind like the last crew. For us here in the heartland, farmers, families, service members, it means a safer world, stable prices, and kids who grow up proud of a country that doesn't back down. Trump's warning boils down to one thing: accountability. Iran's had endless chances to play nice. Now the Armada's here because peace needs muscle. No more games, no more excuses. America's back, and that's the bottom line. If this no-nonsense take got your blood pumping, hit subscribe. Turn on notifications so you're first when the next chapter drops. And go watch my border security rant next. It's another eye-opener. Stay strong out there. God bless you and God bless America. See you in the next one. Bye.